welcome to the mini X, guys. Here are some of the questions which I'm gonna solve right now in front of you. So the first question says, if I take a aero vehicle, let's say a helicopter, few kilometers below the gravitational field of Earth, just above our head, Mumbai, and make it stationary for around 12 hours or so, what will happen after 12 hours? Will it land in the same place? I think the the author of this question means to say, will it land on the same place or not? Now, if you would have taken it above the gravitational field, it could have acted somewhat like satellite and would have been there. But in our case, it's under gravitational field. So what could happen? All right. So first of all, uh, the question answer would be yes. The plane will land or the helicopter will land on the same place, because it's uh, it's related to the angular velocity of the Earth. But yeah, it will land on the same place, or else we would have been traveling since like a long time back with the same analogy, like going above the Earth, then waiting for 12 or 10 hours, and then landing the plane, or to landing a plane, and then maybe reaching somewhere else in the globe. That's not possible. So first question is solved. That's not possible. Second question is, explain string theory, Schrodinger's cat experiment, other headaches, experiments and theory in layman language. Okay, string theory. Alright, in layman's language, string theory assumes everything around us, or the subparticle or particle around us, as tiny loops, and these loops vibrate differently. So electron would vibrate differently and proton would vibrate differently, and these this is the like basic thing behind string theory and dimensions and all. How could dimension more than 10 could occur? It's mathematic. Is all about solving like equations and all. Schrodinger's cat experiment. Schrodinger's cat experiment talks about the Schrodinger's cat equation talks about the system, a system in which there is a system actually, and then that system has two possible states. Either the cat is alive or cat is dead. Oh, okay. Assume there is a box first, and that box has a poison in it. So cats eat that poison, and then the box is closed, and we are there to make guesses whether the boxes contain that cat is alive or dead. So Schrodinger's cat experiment states that it can't be said, because there would be two new events going on there. So it's either cat would be alive or cat would be dead. Half cat alive, half cat dead, which is not possible. And the moment you open the box, you get the answer. Either the cat is alive or dead. Okay, then what are the main symptoms astronauts feel? Main symptoms astronauts feel is regarding what? This is third question. I don't know what the author is asking about. What are the main symptoms astronauts feel? Alright, maybe it's about weightlessness and all. What would the weight of an infinitesimal small object 1 kg, let's say, taken to the center of the earth? We know what we know that as depth increases, weight do increases, but considering the ideal equation, who says increases? Weight decreases actually. It's a linear graph. And then the equation, okay, this is the equation given by Newton. Alright, center of mass of the object is take to center of mass of the earth, so distance can be considered as 0. Alright, why the hell the force becomes 0, he's asking. I think so. So alright, we can do that. Alright, here we go. Let's solve this. First of all, why the force would become 0? Why would the force become 0? Alright. Okay. Let's solve. That's the force between any two body. So now here the mass of that body, suppose a ball or something, divided by, if I divide this whole equation given by its mass, then I'll get acceleration of that small particle, or no, acceleration of big particle. So here the answer would be like gm by r square. Now substituting mass is given by density is given by mass by volume, so density into volume is mass. Volume of the cube is volume of sphere, assuming it to be a sphere, we get g volume density r square. G is a gravitational constant, then V is 4 by 3 pi r cube, then D is the density or rho divided by r square. So r square and r cube gets cancelled, so it's a linear constant density and r, so it depends on r linearly like this till the surface of the earth and goes like this. The field asymptotically tries to get to 0 but never does get to 0. So this is the r till yeah. So this is the linear thing. The moment we go inside the earth, the field becomes lesser and lesser, and the weight we get is 0. If r is 0, we get g is 0, which means there is no acceleration, and the weight is 0, and mass would be the same regarding regarding it, because mass is same as the object is same. So the answer to these questions and all is given. Let me check once again. Yeah, aero vehicle done, it will land on the same place, or else we would have been doing that since years. Then why is that so? Because we have a relative velocity, or the tangential velocity vector, which is equal to the which is equal to the object, and which forces the object to have same velocity without any acceleration. hardly any acceleration, because the earth in a, like for example, if we take a second, it would be 460 meter per second, I believe. The speed of the tangential velocity of the earth, I believe, that is 460 meter per second, I think. And then second is string theory and all. It's quite difficult to answer this questions. What are string theory, Schrodinger's cat equation and all stuff, as it involves many quantum fundas. Then what is the, I didn't get the question. What are the main symptoms astronaut feel? Maybe, I don't know, like what symptoms? Maybe it's talking about like what they feel in space, with zero gravity. Then the third one or the fourth one would be what would be the weight of the small object. Weight would be zero, mass will remain the same. And then we have this one, which is same. Okay, this question is asked by Surabi 1801. Alright, it is said even sun revolves around itself and has a path of revolution like the earth. Okay, so yeah, this question is totally valid, and the answer to this question would be yes, yes, that's true. They both actually, if for example, if we have a suppose sun and earth, the center of mass would lie inside the sun. So we think, I mean, it's for us, it would be actually the funda is here. It's all about center of mass. So both the object will revolve around the center of mass. And if we take, like for example, earth and sun system, the center of mass of the system lies inside the sun. So it appears like sun is standing, I mean sun is stationary and earth revolves around it. But it's not like that. Even sun revolves a little bit around a particular path, because around the particular path that is along the center of mass. So if we keep two suns, then it will be like the same previous video would have been represented the same thing, that collision merger of two neutron star. Yeah, it would be the same. Both would revolve around the center of mass, half the distance between them. Okay, so that's all I have now. For now, I've been working on this, and I got this so if you want to preview, let's see what we get. Alright, maybe it will take a lot of time, so thank you guys for being so attentive, and we'll continue in next video. Alright, so take care, be safe. Yeah, hashtag COVID-19. Be safe, everybody. Stay at home. don't mess things up. Alright, it's already messed up in India by some people. I'm not gonna talk about that though. Alright, thank you guys. Bye. Alright guys, so that's all for now, and I hope everybody's fine there because of this COVID-19. Hello. Alright, okay, then we have guys, please reply to the email given below in the description, and you can ask any question regarding it, and I'll be able to solve if so. I'll try my best to do that, and we'll see in next question and answer session. If you like really want to know the answer, just mail me. I'm gonna give you answer right there, and also I'm gonna solve it. That's all for now, and wish you a happy April Fool Day. Take care. Bye. Peace out.